Have you ever thought that what you're experiencing in life couldn't be just it? Have you ever felt deep inside you that things might be a bit different to what they seem? If you have, that's excellent, because you have started to awaken to the possibility of a different reality. If you haven't, don't worry. Just by listening to this, you might become aware of what I'm trying to say as well. So, how real is your reality? There are two things that stop you from perceiving reality as a real thing: your senses and your beliefs. This is you. A little box with 6 openings that help you perceive everything that is around you. And even though your senses help you move around the world, they don't always show you everything that is out there. For example, let's say ultraviolet light. This kind of light is imperceptible to your eyes, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Or a sound with a very high pitch, like a dog whistle. This kind of sound is imperceptible to your ears as well. What I'm trying to say to you is that your senses are giving you an edited version of reality, not showing you everything that is out there. And what happens is that you end up with a very limited reality. So basically, the only things that you perceive from the world, they just stay in this little box, which would be your mind, your head, and basically it's whatever goes through these holes, which are your senses, and after all the limitations that your senses have as well. Your beliefs play a very important role too in the way you perceive your reality. Let's say, for example, when you were a little kid, you show your feelings to your siblings and they made fun of you. Therefore, you grew up thinking that showing up your feelings to people was something dangerous to do. Just think about this for a moment. How are you supposed to have a meaningful relationship with others if you don't show your feelings? Or how will you become more intimate with your partner, or even find a partner, or having more genuine friends? The problem with this process is that it happens unconsciously. So you don't stop and think how this decision would affect all your future situations in life. If you want to start upgrading your mental map of reality, you have to become aware of the following statement at all times, and just keep it in mind all the time. Your map, or the map, is only a map, and not the territory it represents. I'll say this again. The map is only a map, and not the territory it represents. Have a look at this. This is a map. Here you can see the sun, you can see a country, you can see some water, you can see a little whale there. But this is just a representation of reality. This is not the real sun. This is just a drawing that represents reality. This is a picture of, or a drawing of Mexico, but this is not Mexico. It's just a representation of it. This is water, but it's not real water. What I'm trying to say to you is that you have a map of reality. Just a map like this, you have a map in your head. And this map is only a map, but it doesn't mean that what is out there is exactly the same thing that you have a map. It's just a representation of reality. So next time you find yourself saying things like, life is difficult, people are evil, people are selfish, it's hard to make money, life is a dangerous thing, or the world is a dangerous place, stop for a second and think. This might just be you thinking in an automatic way through your own mental map of reality. Which doesn't mean that that's the way life is. It's just the way you see life, your own world. If you think you have any problems that they don't have any solutions, stop again and think about this twice. These problems, these doubts, these fears that you have, they might be just being created by your own mental map of reality. Track these fears and limitations and doubts and see which parts of your mental map you can start upgrading. And I promise you, if you do this, your behavior is going to change. And literally, your whole world will change as well. So, just keep an open mind.